Test.
Everybody got very quiet.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom and welcome all who are joining us in person and all who are joining via our live stream. This is a special Shabbat, a Shabbat of celebrating with our Gesher 2 students who are going to help lead our service. And thank you, Pam, for being their teacher, and thank you to all of our teachers and to Kendra for making our wonderful Gesher program so wonderful and beautiful. And so we're going to invite our class up as they help us light the candles, and that blessing can be found on page 2.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
And we'll invite our class to stay right where you are as you're going to help us lead our first song to get us into that Shabbat mood. Hine Ma Tov, how beautiful, how wonderful it is to be together on Shabbat, page 10.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, Yasher Koach. We'll have you back in just a few minutes as we turn together to page 20 and join in welcoming Shabbat into our hearts and our lives with Lecha Dodi. Please be seated as we continue on page 22. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat, a psalm, a song for Shabbat.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
We turn together to page 24 and join in a prayer, a words of welcome. Shalom Aleichem. May peace be on you. And the response is,
Alechem.
Alechem Shalom. On you may there be peace.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zeichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We turn together to page 26 as we rise for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkadash v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'amad yivarach cherutei ve'amlich malchutei. V'chai echon u'v'yom echon u'chai edecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, u'vizman kariv. Bimeru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam olam me'olam ha'yah. Yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitbar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei Kudisha, Barichu, Leila Minko Birchata Vishirata, Tushbechata Vinechemata, Damiran Beama, Himeru, Amen.
We continue together with Baruch Hu on page 28, and we invite Lila forward to the bima.
Lai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Lai la lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Vaed HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
We continue on page 31, right? Yes, 31.
Praise to
Please
you,
be seated.
praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans into infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows.
Baruch atah Adonai
Hama'ariv
Aravim. Yasher koach. Page 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amechavta Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot
We're going to invite our class forward to lead us in Shema on page 34. Please rise.
Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shem Kavod, Shem Kavod, Malchut Le'olam Va'ed. Shem Kavod, Shem Kavod, Malchut Le'olam Va'ed. Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
And we'll join together in V'ahavta on the following page.
Please be seated. I always wanted to say that.
You can say that every week.
I don't usually get to talk up here. Ve'avta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshachbecha uvekumecha Ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru Vasitem et kol mitzvotai, Bitem kedoshim lelohechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti etchem, me'eretz Mitzrayim, Lehiot lachem lelohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem,
Adonai Elohechem
Emet.
Page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt, we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let's continue to
Work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושי פלא, נורא תהילות עושי פלא, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה לי אנו ואמרו, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושי פלא, נורא תהילות עושי פלא, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Of men of women, join and understand and respect the song of God's miracles, and earth protected the cherished of a gift for our children and generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet on the content of her soldiers' home, to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Thank you. Page 43. Let's join together. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
Baruch atah, atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim, shalom. Allergies, sorry. Ve'al Yerushalayim, ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim, shalom. Baruch atah, atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable, without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment that endures forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. And we thank God for the blessing of Shabbat and join in Vishamru, page 44.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. B'nei Uvein, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam.
We turn together to page 46 as we rise for Amidah. Pray as if everything depended on God. Act as if everything depends on you. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open our lips, that our mouths may declare your praise.
Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 svatai tiftach. Na 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 ufi agid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 svatai tiftach. Na 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 ufi agid tehilatecha. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 svatai tiftach. Na 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 ufi agid tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zacher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטוב, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, קדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated as we continue page 53. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see, wherever we gaze, that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay-touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Let's join together at the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Together on the top of page 59. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us, and for all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha lecha na'eh lehodot. Page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael, bashalom.
Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael. Mechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam.
We take a few moments for silent prayer. Adonai Tzori, Adonai Tzori, V'goali, We turn together to page 253, and we think of all those in our hearts and lives who need a blessing of healing. It has been a rough week for rabbis of the congregation. Both Rabbi Bush and I battled COVID this week, as well as Joanna, and happy to say that we are all on the mend, and we send prayers of healing and wishes to the Bushes as they continue their healing as well. But they are just fine, and they didn't want you to worry, so they wanted me to tell you especially that they appreciate your love and prayers, and that they are doing pretty much okay. We mentioned Steve Toddleman, Diane Levy, Martha Snyder, Patrick Callahan, Jay Kaler, Sidney Kruzik, Arlene Sandelstein, Marcia Koblitz, Sandra French, John Myers, Sidney Scrementi, and Royce Haas. If you are joining us via live stream and you would like to add a name, please add the name into our chat. If you are here in person and would like to add a name, please add as I look around. join together in our prayer for healing.
Yisheverach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Yisheverach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
I'd like to invite our teacher, Pam, forward to help lead our kids in their Devar Torah this evening so that they will teach us a little bit about what they've been learning. And I'm going to share our screen here.
My class, please bring your papers. You don't need your seat order, just your papers. And then go and stand.
They have to stand here with me.
I know. Whatever. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. So let me first introduce everyone. We have George Bernstein, Evie Hodson, Lila Koberski, and Odessa Stubbs. My mind just went blank. So at the beginning of the year, I wanted to have a theme for the whole year. And so the theme is basically mitzvot, that treating others well is the right thing to do. So that stayed on the board the whole year. And I wanted to center all our lessons around that theme. So I like to play with my cell phone like everyone else does and take pictures. And your children are so adorable that I took a lot of pictures this year. And so they're going to share with you our activities throughout the year and how each of them relate to our theme, to mitzvot. So we are going to start with, we have a script to follow. And Lila, let me get the picture up. Go ahead. Stand over here by the microphone.
We celebrated Sukkot and made paper lanterns and rings. We also wrote mitzvahs on apples to hang. A mitzvah is a good deed, and also that's the theme of this year. Treating others well is the right thing to do.
And there's another one, Sukkot. George? Yeah, that's good.
For Hanukkah, we wrote cards for our parents. Also, we painted wooden Hanukkah signs. Giving Hanukkah cards and presents is another way to treat people well.
Grab something real quick. Hold on a second. Can you hold it up high?
watched a video about Shalom Bayit. Shalom Bayit means peace in the home. We created little pictures of ways to bring Shalom Bayit into our homes. Some of the ways are to ignore what the other person is doing and tell a grown-up. Another way is to let people choose the activity for everyone to do. Sharing, taking turns, and compromising are all ways to bring Shalom Bayit, peace in the home.
So I was really proud of the kids when we worked on this activity. They did a lot of brainstorming. They knew what it was like to be the younger sister or the younger brother. And they had a lot of conflict at home, but they were very creative in suggestions. They were very creative in their suggestions. So I think you guys learned from that, right? It was helpful, right? Yeah. So we had this displayed in our classroom as well. Okay. All righty.
We learned about Shabbat before Shabbat starts. Some people put money in a tzedakah box. Giving tzedakah is another way to treat people well. Tzedakah is money to give to the poor that need it. To make my tzedakah box, I used tissue paper and glued it on a glass jar.
So here's each of us with our tzedakah boxes. So hopefully they made it home. I think they did. See, I just love taking pictures of your kids. All right, George. And they like having fun, as you can tell. Go ahead, sweetie.
We learned about Tu B'Shvat, which is the birthday of the trees. We looked through magazines to find pictures of food that represent the 7 species of Israel. They are grapes, wheat, pomegranate, olives, figs, barley, and dates. As you may have noticed, all of the 7 species come from plants. We learned that it is important to take care of plants and trees and the environment and to treat them well, just like people.
So this was a fun day going through the magazines, and they were not able to find dates or barley, and they got a little upset about that. But they found plenty of grapes and like Cheerios, and so remember that day? That was fun, wasn't it? It was fun. Okay.
First, we made Mishloman oat baskets, which means food gift baskets. We then made Hamantasha with three flavors, Nutella, apricot, and strawberry. We then filled the Mishloman oat baskets with oranges, chocolate, raisins, and the Hamantasha we made. We then had a party, sort of a carnival, and we gave our parents our Mishloman oat baskets. Giving food baskets at Purim is another way we learn to treat people well.
So here they're making their Mishloman baskets, and then I think the next Sunday, I love this picture. I love my 2 fourth graders here. And I think it really reflects their personality too. And the whole class. Did you have fun making your Hamantasha? That was fun. Yeah. That's always fun. And then Elvis was in town. I love it.
I helped teach George Hebrew on these alphabet wheels that you can spin so there's a different vowel, 1 letter per card. Helping someone learn Hebrew is another way to treat people well.
We spent 3 nights, 3 Sundays learning about Passover. We learned about baby Moses when he grew up. We learned how he dealt with Pharaoh and all about the plague. We learned about that when we celebrate Passover, we are celebrating our freedom from Egypt. In these photos, we are writing down everything we knew about, learned about Passover, such as the plagues, which are blood, frogs, lice, wild beasts, cattle disease, boils, hail, locust, darkness, and death of the firstborn boy, Egyptian boy.
So this was the third of 3 weeks of Passover, and I said, all right, just go to the board, write down everything you know about Passover, whether you just learned it or you knew it, and they went to town. My little Vanna White there. And I think, and then last but not least, hang on, let's grab it.
Every Gasher morning, we took a paper leaf or apple and wrote down a mitzvah or good deed we did during the week. Then we put it on our mitzvah tree. Some of the mitzvahs were cleaning your room, dusting, grocery shopping, and going to services. Doing this vote is a way to treat people well.
So again, this is our mitzvah tree. So we started every class. I would say, well, think of something you did this week where you helped out a friend, or you helped out at home, or you helped the environment. And they did it very seriously. And our tree grew Sunday after Sunday. So this is our mitzvah tree.
All right. Yasher Koach, well done, well done. And if anybody would like to add to the mitzvah tree, I'm sure we can. Pam, you have a few little extra leaves you can. Good. Okay. Lovely. We continue together with Aleinu on page 282. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לדוד הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר ארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים הוא אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו כך כתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל והארץ מתחת אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. When cherished ties are broken and the chain of love is shattered, only trust and the strength of faith can lighten the heaviness of the heart. At times, the pain of separation seems more than we can bear. But if we dwell too long on our loss, we embitter our hearts and harm ourselves and those around us. The psalmist said that in his affliction he learned the law of God. Grief is, in truth, a great teacher when it sends us back to serve and bless the living. We learn how to counsel and comfort those who, like ourselves, are bowed with sorrow. We learn when to keep silent in their presence and when a word will assure them of our love and concern. And so, even when they are gone, the departed are with us, moving us to live as in their higher moments they themselves wish to live. We remember them now. They live in our hearts as an abiding blessing. We are in the period of Shloshim for David Renberg, father of Ingrid Renberg, and we observe Yartzeit on this Shabbat for Earl Bernheimer, David Luries, Anna Shofnosky, Victor Ehrenstein, Benjamin Eisman, Rachel Gottlieb, Blanche Shermer, Francis Ostrow, Theodore Sanders, Hymes Cillian, Albert Strauss, Edith Schwartz, Fanny Winters, Cass Sunstein, Faye Oppenheimer Davis, J. Leonard Ostrow, Abraham Rosenblatt, Joshua DeFazio, Heinz Spangenthal, Louis Emmerman, and Anna Roberts. If you are joining us via live stream and you would like to add a name, please add the name into our chat. If you are here in person and would like to add a name or speak to any of the names mentioned, please do so as I look around. We turn together to page 294 as we rise for Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach rutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach la'alam u'larmei armaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kutsha b'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata. Damiran b'yalma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Please be seated. I'd like to invite Lauren Unger forward to share some announcements.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Great job by the class of second graders, and Pam, you did a great job with everything, and thank you for making services that much more fun tonight. Couple things coming up. Mitzvah Day is Sunday, May 21st at 10 a.m. We're going to be doing outdoor gardening and some cemetery landscaping, and we're going to be making bags for veterans. We're going to be assembling bags for gifts for veterans. Lunch will be at noon, and call the office if you have any questions.
And a late addition, please join us also next Sunday at noon as we're celebrating not only our end of Gesher, not only Mitzvah Day, but we have the baby naming for the two Kratzer twin boys. So it'll be a lovely opportunity to celebrate with that with the Kratzer family as we welcome them into Jewish life.
Oi. Yeah. Also in June, on June 2nd, we're going to have a special Shabbat to honor all of our Gesher teachers. So there will be a dessert oneg to follow then as well. And we have our annual meeting coming up on June 13th. It's just around the bend. We're going to be reviewing the past year, as well as talk about the upcoming year and review our budget. And it has to be voted upon. No offense, we don't, everybody who's there gets to vote for it. And then afterwards, there's going to be a demonstration of Shul Cloud, which is our new software to make things run better, smoother, and happier, I guess. Shabbat shalom.
And
And there's more. There's always more.
at the annual meeting, we'll also get a chance to meet with and see
Oh,
the
right, the
designs
design
for
tour.
our new High Holiday Torah cover. Torah cover. So looking forward to all of that. And great. Okay, so we have lots of great things on the horizon, including next weekend, we'll join together for Brandon Skornick's bar mitzvah, Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So there'll be no Torah study next week, but we will have Torah study tomorrow at 10 o'clock. If you've not ever come to Torah study, we'd love to have you. You can come either here in person or you can come via live stream, either one. Okay. Anything else? And we want to thank Ali for the wonderful, wonderful oneg yasher koach, homemade Middle Eastern food. Wonderful. So thank you again to our class. Thank you, Lori, for being with us for all of our classes and teaching music this year at Gesher. Yasher koach, thank you so much. Jesse, thank you. And we're going to have our class come back up because we need some help singing this song. Because you've been studying mitzvot all year, and one mitzvah kind of leads itself to another. Doing one mitzvah, it is said, leads you to do another mitzvah, to add to the beauty, to add to the wholeness of the world. So we're going to join in singing Mitzvah Goreret Mitzvah.
Mitzvah, goreret mitzvah, goreret mitzvah, la 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 la. Yo sadik, sadik, zeto, 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 zeto. Yo sadik, sadik. Mitzvah, goreret mitzvah. Mitzvah, goreret mitzvah, goreret mitzvah, la 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 la.
And stay right where you are, and we're going to join together in our Shabbat blessings. Kiddush first. Vanessa, you need to hold the cup. Got it? Got it? Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'ratzon. Inchilanu, zikaron lemaseh bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta v'yotam. Time.